The mission of the Rock Hall is to collect, preserve, and exhibit this art form that we call rock and roll. It's also to educate the world about the impact of this music on culture and history.
Rock and roll music is embedded in the history of our time since rock and roll started in the early 50s. I mean, not just embedded in the cultural history, but embedded in the social history of our times, and from the social history to the political history of our times.
It's become, the biggest art form in America, and it's probably America's, biggest export around the world.
I'm thrilled that we have legitimized, to some extent, and validated a music that has changed the world.
Hello, Cleveland! The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has opened its doors to us.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. If you can get here in person,
It's quite a place.
It's better than Disneyland.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
somebody up in the balcony say yeah!
Here in Cleveland, Ohio, the locals call this unusual place the Rock Hall.
Somebody say yeah for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
The marquee value of the museum, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, being the most unique institution in this town, the only one of its kind in the world. I think people are now really understanding how important the museum has been and what it's going to mean in the future.